Imagine you are locked inside a windowless room. You have no internet, no phone, and no way to contact the outside world. The only thing in the room with you is a slot in the door and a massive library of rulebooks written in English. Suddenly, a piece of paper slides through the slot in the door. You pick it up. It's covered in Chinese symbols. The problem? You don't speak a single word of Chinese. To you, these symbols are just meaningless squiggles. But you notice one of the rule books on the desk. You open it, and it gives you a very specific instruction in English. If you receive a piece of paper with squiggle A, copy down squiggle B onto a new piece of paper and slide it back out the door. So you do exactly that. You find the matching squiggle in the book, carefully draw the new symbol on a blank piece of paper and slide it back out the slot. Outside the room, a native Chinese speaker reads the piece of paper you just slid out. To them, it makes perfect sense. They just slipped a question under the door, and you just provided a perfectly logical, fluent response in Chinese. This goes on for hours. They slide in a joke in Chinese, you follow the rulebook, and slide out a perfectly timed punchline. They ask a deeply philosophical question, you consult the filing cabinets, and you slide out a brilliant, thought-provoking answer. The person outside is absolutely convinced that whoever is inside this room is a genius who speaks fluent Chinese. But inside the room, you still have absolutely no idea what you're saying. You are just blindly following the rules in the book. You don't understand Chinese. You are just simulating it. This is the Chinese room, a famous thought experiment proposed by philosopher John Searle in 1980. And it wasn't designed to test human language. It was designed to prove that artificial intelligence is a complete illusion. Syntax is not semantics. A computer has syntax, but it has no understanding. John Searle. Think about ChatGPT or any highly advanced AI. When you type a question into a computer, it feels like it understands you. It writes poetry, it writes code, it gives you advice. But Searle argues that the AI is exactly like the person locked in the Chinese room. The AI doesn't actually understand what it's saying. It has no feelings, no consciousness, and no comprehension of the words it generates. It is just looking at a massive, complex rulebook of code and probability and matching squiggle A with squiggle B. It's the difference between syntax and semantics. Syntax is knowing the rules. Knowing that the word apple usually comes after the word red. Semantics is actually understanding what a red apple tastes like, looks like, and feels like. A computer only has syntax. It can manipulate symbols perfectly, but it has zero semantics. But wait, does this mean the AI will never be conscious? Some people argue against Searle. They say, sure, the person inside the room doesn't understand Chinese, but the room itself, the person, plus the rulebooks, plus the filing cabinets, the whole system understands Chinese. Think about your own brain. A single neuron in your head doesn't understand English, but when you put billions of them together in a system, suddenly you understand English. So why can't a massive network of computer chips do the same thing? The question is not whether machines can think, but whether humans do anything else. B.F. Skinner. And that leads to the most terrifying question of all. If we build an AI that perfectly mimics human emotion, writes beautiful art, and holds deep conversations, how will we ever know if there's a conscious mind inside the machine, or if it's just a really fast processor trapped in a Chinese room? If an AI tells you it's afraid to die, is it truly afraid? Or did it just follow a rulebook that told it to output squiggle B? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending thought experiments.